On a New Zealand cruise with Celebrity, you'll discover a remote Jewel Island country full of magnificent mountain vistas, cosmopolitan cities and charming beach towns. On our 9 to 14 night itineraries, you'll sail to both the North and South Islands, in addition to stops in either the South Pacific Islands or Australia. Join us as we explore the breathtaking landscapes, thrilling adventures, and unforgettable ports of call you'll visit on a New Zealand Celebrity cruise. Auckland, the largest city in New Zealand, has consistently been voted one of the world's most livable cities. With 2 harbours on each side, the city is surrounded by water, offering a seaside, multicultural food and bar scene. Enjoy a scenic boat ride on the Waitemata Harbour and take in the afternoon sunset. The Sky Tower, standing at over 1,000 feet tall, houses New Zealand's only rotating restaurant and the best bird's-eye view of the city. On the northeastern coast of the North Island lies a collection of 144 islands called Bay of Islands. As a haven for fishing, sailing, scuba diving and water sports, it's no surprise to learn that naval explorer Jacques Cousteau called Bay of Islands one of the best diving areas in the world. A trip to the Bay of Islands isn't complete without a leisurely fishing expedition in its vast turquoise waters. Take a boat tour through the bay and stop in Percy Island, where you can travel through its famous Hole in the Rock, a 60-foot wide natural formation that has cut through the island's rocky surface. In the Waipua rainforest, gaze up at giant kauri trees, some of which are over 2,000 years old. Witness a spectacular sight at Kawiti Cavern, where thousands of bioluminescent glowworms alight the cave in the darkness. Located in the Bay of Plenty, Tauranga is one of New Zealand's busiest ports and hosts some of the country's most thrilling shore excursions. A hike to the top of Mount Maunganui offers spectacular views of the city and the sparkling harbour below. Deep in the Tauranga countryside, you'll find an enchanting village that served as the backdrop to one of Hollywood's epic sagas. Nearby, in Rotorua, experience nature's untamed power and beauty at Hell's Gates Geothermal Park, where boiling water causes cleansing steam to rise through the air. You can take a dip in one of its nutrient-rich mud baths or fly down the river on a thrilling jet boat ride. Tour traditional villages and experience Maori culture. Learn about their ancient and contemporary Polynesian culture and enjoy song and dance performances. Wellington, the capital of New Zealand, is known for its food and coffee scene. The Mount Victoria Lookout is the ideal place for an all-encompassing view of the city and harbour. A cable car ride up to gorgeous botanic gardens also provides a lovely perspective from above. Take a guided tour along the Wellington coast and spot fur seals along the way. To see even more of New Zealand's wildlife, stop by Zealandia, an exceptional eco-sanctuary where you'll see reptiles and rare species of birds. On our New Zealand cruises, venture to the South Island and sail through some of the most spectacular fjords in the country: Milford Sound, Dusky Sound and Doubtful Sound. Fantastically deep and enclosed by towering cliffs, you'll be surrounded by a beautiful scenery and magnificent waterfalls. Experience the soothing stillness when you sail through the calm waters. Christchurch is known as the Garden City, because of its vast array of parks and English-inspired green spaces. Walk through the inner city and admire its lovely historic buildings and eclectic cafes. In Arthur's Pass National Park, board the Southern Alps Express train for a picturesque journey through the valleys and deep gorges of Arthur's Pass, the highest pass in the Southern Alps. Discover tranquil landscapes of Christchurch, where you'll find breathtaking mountain backdrops, small villages and sheep farms. Experience a sheep shearing demonstration and watch as sheepdogs guide the flock down the hill. Dunedin is the second largest city in the South Island and boasts a proud Scottish heritage and culture. This lively city has plenty of historic and cultural attractions to visit, including botanical gardens and a variety of English-style mansions that line the streets. Visit the famed Larnock Castle, which dates back to 1871 and has a lavish history full of scandal and intrigue. It's also supposedly haunted, so enter only if you dare. Venture into the hills and go along the shores of Otago Harbour to spot fur seals that make their homes on the coastal rocks. Board a vintage railcar and travel over Taieri River Gorge. Soak in the beautiful scenery and take incredible pictures during stops along the way. The charming city of Napier is perfect for wine enthusiasts and budding sommeliers. Visit organic wineries and sample award-winning wines in Hawke's Bay, New Zealand's oldest wine region. Visit traditional sheep farms in the countryside and enjoy local treats like homemade ice cream and decadent chocolates. In nearby Cape Kidnappers, you'll find the largest nesting site for gannets in the world, where thousands of swan-like birds hunt, mingle and tend to their nests in this remote colony. Picton is a pretty seaside town and the doorway to New Zealand's South Island. Picton is the perfect location for exploring the spectacular Marlborough Sounds, an interconnected stretch of hills, valleys, inlets and bays. At the heart of the Marlborough Sounds lies the Queen Charlotte Sound, where you can take a boat ride through its horseshoe-shaped bay and spot abundant marine wildlife. Less than an hour's drive away from the port of Picton is Blenheim, a foodie town in the heart of the famous Marlborough wine country. Taste the region's celebrated Sauvignon Blanc while you wander through the beautiful vineyards and savour the vast mountain scenery. Unforgettable landscapes, thrilling adventures, and a once-in-a-lifetime getaway await in New Zealand.